Every time this prisoner was given his medication, he never actually swallowed it. Instead, he secretly spat the pills into a corner. In reality, he was preparing an extremely dangerous escape plan. From a hidden container, he took out a small medicine bottle that he had secretly kept. He tightly tied a piece of thread around the bottle and secured the other end to one of his teeth. Then, little by little, he carefully lowered the bottle into his mouth until he had swallowed the entire thing. Next, he dismantled a lighter, removed the flint, and hid it beneath his fingernail. Once he was sure he could use it to create a spark later, he concealed it again. A short time later, Jack was loaded onto a helicopter, but he wasn't being released. He was being transported to donate bone marrow to a seriously ill child. The truth was far more sinister. The child's wealthy father had paid $5 million to have Jack killed. The surgery had already been prepared. All they needed was for Jack to arrive at the hospital. As soon as the helicopter landed, police vehicles cleared the road, and the prison transport drove straight to the hospital entrance. The warden looked extremely nervous because, to him, Jack was a walking disaster. Just then, a police dog caught a strange scent coming from Jack. Before it could alert anyone, Jack intimidated the dog, causing it to back away. When Jack noticed confidential documents being handed over to the hospital staff, he immediately realized that he had officially become the rich man's property. He glanced at the wealthy man with a faint smile of gratitude. Ironically, if it weren't for him, Jack would never have gotten the perfect chance to escape. The doctors had been warned that Jack was an extremely dangerous prisoner, so they kept him handcuffed to the operating bed. While speaking calmly, Jack complimented one of the doctors. The doctor lowered his guard and decided to remove Jack's handcuffs. At that exact moment, Jack secretly bit down on the medicine bottle he had swallowed earlier, breaking it open inside his stomach. He knew the doctors were about to inject him with anesthesia, so he had prepared for this moment in advance. The nurse quickly administered the injection, and Jack closed his eyes. Meanwhile, the young boy waited in another room for his bone marrow transplant. The medical staff believed Jack had lost consciousness, but in reality, he was completely awake. He was simply waiting for the perfect moment to make his